Talking about work from home culture, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman recently said in an interview that he considers remote work as an experiment. Here is what he exactly said. One of the tech industry's worst mistakes in a long time was that everybody thought that they could go fully remote forever, and startups did not need to be together. There was going to be no loss of creativity. I would say that the experiment on that is over, and the technology is not yet good enough that people can be fully remote forever, particularly in startups. Altman further added that employees working from the office can create new products while the remote work model creates confusion. To gain clarity on this issue, I went through several books on building a successful business and found out some really good insights. Part 1. The books that argue in favor of work from home culture. Number 1. The Lean Startup by Eric Ries. Eric Ries argues that one of the key principles of successful startups is the ability to pivot quickly and adapt to changing circumstances. He suggests that remote work can facilitate that kind of flexibility, and it allows teams to be more nimble and responsive to market changes. Number 2. Drive, the surprising truth about what motivates us. This book explores the factors that drive motivation and performance in the workplace. Pink suggests that autonomy, mastery, and purpose are key motivators and argues that remote work can enhance autonomy by giving employees more control over their work environment and schedule. Number 3. The Innovator's Dilemma by Clayton Christensen. In this classic book, Christensen argues that disruptive innovation often comes from small startups that are able to move quickly and be more agile than large established companies. He suggests that remote work can facilitate this kind of nimbleness as it allows startups to operate at very low cost and be more responsive to market changes. Part 2. Books that argue against work from home culture. The Innovation Delusion, How Our Obsession with the New Has Disrupted the Work That Matters Most by Lee Winsell and Andrew Russell. This book argues that the focus on innovation and newness has created a culture that values speed and efficiency over creativity and critical thinking. The author suggests that the shift to remote work makes things worse by making it difficult for workers to collaborate and generate new ideas quickly. Number 2. The Future of Work, Robots, AI and Automation by Darrell West. This book explores the ways in which technology is transforming the workplace and the skills that workers need to succeed in the future. West suggests that remote work can lead to isolation and lack of creativity as workers are less likely to engage in spontaneous conversations and generate new ideas. Number 3. The Creativity Leap, Unleash Curiosity, Improvisation and Intuition at Work by Natalie Nixon. This book explores the ways in which creativity can be fostered in the workplace, emphasizing the importance of diverse perspectives and collaboration. Nixon suggests that remote work can be a barrier to collaborative creativity, as it can be more difficult to build trust and form relationships with colleagues when working remotely. Now do this one thing for me. Go through all the passages I just read from these books and you will conclude that working from home might be good for enhancing individual creativity, but it can be a barrier to collaboration and innovation. And building great products needs a collaborative team effort. So here is what you do. When you are just starting out, if you have a new startup or a small business and you are a little tight on budget, embrace work from home model because it saves money and gives you and your startup much needed flexibility that is required in the initial days. But as soon as you are financially ready to take the next step, gather all your team members together to build something even greater. As Peter Thiel perfectly puts it in his best-selling business book 0 to 1, hiring consultants doesn't work. Part-time employees don't work. Even working remotely should be avoided because misalignment can creep in whenever colleagues aren't together full-time in the same place every day. If you are deciding whether to bring someone on board, the decision is binary. You are either on the bus or off the bus. Watch episode number 5 of the Wisdom Podcast on the 7 best books that are more useful than having a business degree. Are you a curious individual and a profound independent thinker seeking answers to vital questions about personal growth, business, and personal finance? Join me on this podcast and together we will discover secrets to making astronomical progress in life. On this podcast, I ask questions to the world's most influential books on finance, business, and personal growth, and receive personalized guidance based on the knowledge and wisdom contained within their pages. Join me on this journey as we explore the magic of books that can speak.